Welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Wednesday, March 24th. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church, and Take a Break, Take a Breath is an invitation for you to pause in your day, to rest for just a few minutes, and center yourself in God who made you and loves you and calls you by name. To just be calm and still in the midst of all of the things that need to be done in a day. Currently, we are working our way through the Gospel of Mark each day as a time or as a place to settle our thinking. And we are just beginning. So we are in Mark 1, verses 9 through 11, and it's the story of Jesus' baptism. Mark's version of it is very short, and Mark tells it in a way that it sets it in the prologue to the whole gospel. So it is revealing who Jesus is and what his authority is. And it does it in 3 short verses. In the first verse, it gives us the setting of where it is. In the second verse, it tells us what Jesus experienced in that baptism. And what he experiences is the heavens being torn open. And that word is an interesting word. It's the same word it's used again at the end of the Gospel of Mark, when the curtain between the Holy of Holies and the rest of the temple is torn open from bottom to top. And it resonates with a verse in Isaiah that is often read in church. Oh, that you would tear open the heavens and come down. And who comes down but the Spirit of God, as a dove, like a dove or in the form of a dove. It could be either. And lands on Jesus. So that's the vision part. And then we hear a voice, and the voice says, "You are my son, the beloved, with whom I am well pleased." So the verse I chose is verse 11. And a voice came from heaven, "You are my son, the beloved, with you I am well pleased." I invite you, if you haven't already done so, to go to a quiet place in your house. Close the door if the room has a door, and settle into a comfortable chair and just relax. Feel the comfort of that chair. Feel the support of that chair under your legs. Feel the support of the floor under your feet. Feel the support of the chair on your back. If it has arms, feel the support of the arms under your arms. And close your eyes and take a deep breath. And as you breathe in the breath of God, the breath of life. And as you breathe out all that does not give you life. As you breathe in God's peace. And as you breathe out all the worries and concerns and anxieties of your life. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. With each breath, let the calm and peace of God come to you. Let it be like sunshine on a warm day, that as the sunshine falls on you, it brings you peace and comfort, and the warmth relaxes you. Feel the warmth of that sunshine as it lands on your face. Maybe it even causes you to smile. The muscles in your face relax and your jaw relaxes. Feel it as it shines, as the warmth of God's presence and peace come to you. Feel it as it falls on your head. And as it falls on your head, your mind is calmed and relaxed. And all the things that have been bouncing around in your brain are still for a while. Feel the peace of God as it falls on your neck. And it penetrates into the knots in your neck and loosens them. And all of the muscles in your neck begin to relax. Feel it as it falls on your shoulders and your arms and your hands. The warmth of God's peace and presence brings relaxation to the muscles in your shoulders, and all the burdens that you've been carrying in the day are released. If your hands have been closed, they're opened. And God's presence renews and refreshes the muscles of your arms. Feel that peace and presence as it falls on your chest. Your breathing gets calm and slow and deep. And your heart rate is lowered to a resting pace. Feel it as it falls on your stomach. And all the jitters and tensions in your stomach are calmed. Feel the peace and presence of God as it lands on your back. The muscles, it penetrates into the muscles of your back, and the warmth works through the knots that you have back there. And the muscles are now relaxed. Feel it as it falls on your thighs and your calves and your feet. All the muscles are renewed and relaxed and refreshed. You are washed in the sunlight of God. You are immersed in the sunlight of God. The peace of God is all around you. And then take yourself to a place where you can imagine this story from Mark. John the Baptist is out there dressed as only John the Baptist is for us. Camel's hair vest, leather belt around his waist, inviting people to come and be baptized. Witness all of it. And there comes Jesus. And Jesus is baptized. You don't notice anything special about it, really. But then he comes out of the water after his baptism and over to you. And he tells you the story of how he saw the heavens torn open and the Spirit of God coming down like a dove and landing on him, and how he heard a voice. You are my Son, the beloved. With you I am well pleased. And he looks into your eyes. And he says, you know, you are a child of God. You are loved by God. You are accepted by God. What will you say in response? What else do you want to say to him now? I'll be quiet while the two of you talk. And then the time comes for the conversation to end, and so you end it in whatever way is appropriate. You go away from that place as you're walking away thinking about how special it is to think of ourselves as children of God, and that you are a child of God, and that God accepts you and loves you. You can carry that with you through the day and the week and all of your life. And then you let that image fade away, and you bring yourself back to the room where you are. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Well, let's take a break, take a breath for Wednesday, March 24th. If you have feedback for me, or you want to talk or pray together, send an email to rick@prospectchurch.org. I'm especially interested if you have reactions to our moving to the Gospel of Mark.